for the Timberwolves. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniels. Reed is out there with Gobert, and it's Powell in at the point guard. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Now, here's MP. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. McDaniels outside. Powell left side. Off target from three-point range. And here are the Pelicans. It's a three-point game. Murray outside. Pass to Jones. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss. MP
passes to Reed. Back to Powell. Timberwolves passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Murray with it. Now defended by Powell. Murray, good.
Murray showing you real poise that time, guys, converting on aggressive defense. The concentration, outstanding.
Now, here's MP. This game he had 28 points. Out to Edwards. Pass to MP. Shoots it up. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Drops in the tray. Edwards got his second bucket tonight.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster, but plenty of long-term Pels still in the lineup.
Kevin, continuity matters. They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway?
Here's Powell, following the score by DeJounte Murray. Hands it from downtown.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray showing you he can play above the rim. This guy's got major bounce as he punched that one down.
McDaniels on the wing. Back to Powell. Reed with a screen for Powell. And stolen by Williamson. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Pass to Queen. And he dunks it down.
And every year, Williamson seems to take another leap as a distributor. Great pass on that one.
Out to Edwards. McDaniels outside. To the middle. MP passes to McDaniels. Back to Powell. It's Powell on the wing. Puts up a deep three. Pelicans with the rebound. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. In terms of his team's scouting report, Zion Williamson is at the top of it. He raved about Zion's blend of skill and strength, telling me, I don't think there's a stronger guy in our league. Plus, he can put it on the deck and finish at an elite level. Zion is like a freight train coming right down the lane. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here's Williamson, following the basket by MP. Kicks it out to Jones. Three-pointer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Reed finds MP. On the wing, MP. Pass to Edwards. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
MP. From past the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Powell outside. Outside, Reed. Powell outside. That's to Gobert. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Edwards, good.
Edwards a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Williamson with the screen for Murray. And again, no good by New Orleans. Timberwolves leading by 7. Left side, Reed. Pass to Edwards. Back to Reed. MP kicks to Reed. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here is Murray. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Murray. New Orleans moving it around. Queen can't get it to go. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Clark Naz Reed, a former 6-man award winner in this league.
Yeah, I tell you, he was given the nickname Big Jelly in high school, and it has stuck with him. In fact, they've got some great T-shirts with that on it. And to be honest, I like it. I just would like to know the backstory as to how he became Big Jelly. His game is pretty sweet, too.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
All right.
Dante Diva. Timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Looking now at some numbers for MP.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Murray against MP. Williamson with the screen for Murray. And McDaniels with the block.
McDaniels is perhaps the best wing defender in the league, guys, showing us why right there.
And it's time for an injury report.
Thank you, guys. I got a status report from the Timberwolves head athletic trainer. After examining the foot, he said it was pretty clear this was a sprained toe. Recovery time is still up in the air, but guys, one thing's for sure, a return tonight is out of the question.
Good information as always, Allie. We thank you.
Yeah, you know, it's not easy to maintain an NBA body. It takes tremendous dedication and work, and that's why every team has an expert training staff. They're always available and always doing yeoman's work and helping these guys be ready to perform.
So for New Orleans right now, Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. DeJounte Murray is out there with Malik Monk, and it's Bey in at the center position. And here is Murray after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Shoots over McDaniel. Murray, no good. And so MP will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've held a 12-point lead early. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
He kicks to Williamson. Monk outside. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Murray. And rebounded by McDaniel.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Edwards. Edwards with a physical finish inside.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Minnesota making a switch. Gobert's checked in. And a change for the Pelicans. Queens checked in. Pelicans trail by 13. Now Williamson. Still yet to score. DiVincenzo against Monk. Murray outside. 4 on the clock. Jones, no one around him. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Powell outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Powell. Over in the corner, Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Queen. On the wing, Murray. Guarded by Powell. Outside for Murray. It's Jones on the wing. Nailed from three-point land. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
And some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by Minnesota.
So, Clark, looking at the history of the Timberwolves, they're in the most successful stretch ever.
Yeah, you look at the first 24 seasons, Minnesota won just 2 playoff series total. They've won 4 rounds in the last 2 years alone in the playoffs. You know what's been the key if you ask that question? I'd say having that guy Anthony Edwards is where you start.
And the Pelicans with possession here, following the 3 by Minnesota. Here's Murray, a 20-point game for him in the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Murray, no good.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Raptors got the job done. He scored 28 points, and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Now here's Edwards, following the miss by DeJounte Murray.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Williamson against Reed. Stolen by Reed. Edwards kicks to MP. Takes a 3. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Powell. Edwards got 31 points.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the 3-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Now here's Powell. 5 points in the game. From deep. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the basketball.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Here's Jones. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Pass to Jones. Shot clock at 5. Murray outside. Shoots over Powell. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Hits it from 3-point range. Edwards got 34. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
I agree with you. I mean, the points off the bench, that disparity was decisive. You've got to have all hands on deck for this one.
Now, here's McDaniel. He has 6. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. For 3, Edwards. Rebound by Murray. Well, for New Orleans, shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Queen the pass to Murray. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Murray's got 8.
This has been an awful quarter for him. Just 1 for 8 so far.
MP outside. Buries the long-range jumper. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
You know, right now for New Orleans, guess they're playing decent, remaining somewhat competitive. Just feel like this team is stuck right now, unable to get to the next level, searching for the answers.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Timberwolves.
It's not just about taking a shot. It's about taking the right shot. They've made a lot of good decisions out there.
Sometimes you just have a great night. And that is it for half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Naz Reid. And it's MP in at the point guard position. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
And so here is New Orleans. They host the Kings after this game. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. Pass to Jones. 5 on the clock. Here's Williamson. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Williamson's got his first 2 points.
And the defense thought they had him, but it's Zion to the rescue.
MP finds Edwards. Back to MP. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And it goes down 2 points.
Murray's got those rush hour handles, boy. It's so much fun seeing him pull off those tricky moves like this.
Back to MP. And Gobert kicks to Powell. Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him, and the shot is good. Edwards got 36.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Here's Murray. Puts up a three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And let's look now at the group of young players that have been locked in from the charity stripe. Your leading rookie free throw shooters of the past month. MP is second.
He has been locked in at the line, taking complete advantage whenever he's got an opportunity to put points on the board.
Really knows how to get to the stripe. He converts at a high level there, a high rate, excellent concentration. He's got a really smooth, repetitive stroke. He's got it rolling.
Here's Queen. Defended by Gobert. Fires for three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Queen. And again, New Orleans has no up. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 12-4 run. And having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark, with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team, and with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence. Anthony Edwards plays with a lot of strength, boy. That allows him to power right through contact.
The Timberwolves gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Pass to Queen. On the wing, Murray. Covered by MP. Shoots over Powell. MP grabs the miss. And so, MP will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
With the floater. Rebound, Minnesota. Reeves got his 4th rebound in this one. Murray against MP. Out left to the wing. Outside Edwards. McDaniels on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. McDaniels got 8 points here in this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team. They'd love to get more help from him offensively right now.
And that one drops for him.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Murray against Powell. Murray, good.
Well, you look at Murray's development of his inside game. Boy, a nice finish that time. The better he is there, I think the better he'll be overall.
Pass to Edwards. The tray. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And here is Williamson. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. Deep two from Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
Powell, the pass to Edwards. Back to MP. From downtown, connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to...
Good! Another from three.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Will it go? Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. You know, Clark, Rudy Gobert is often the victim of unfair criticism.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. I mean, that's just what people tend to do, the talking heads, if you will. I think too many times folks focus on what he can't do instead of appreciating all that he does. I mean, he excels as a rim protector, a screener, a physical presence in the paint. I mean, I think he's going to go down as one of the all-time outstanding defenders in league history.
Lets it go with a three. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. 6 points for him.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Edwards kicks to MP for three. And again for three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And it's a four-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
Edwards dishes to Powell. Edwards off a screen from Powell. Pass to Reed, down low. Out to Edwards. Goes up the baseline, and good! He hits it again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Williamson a screen on Powell. Murray takes it off the glass. Murray's got 6 here in this quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Kicks it out to MP. McDaniels passes to Powell. MP sets the screen for Edwards. Connects again from distance.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. What an amazing quarter. There was And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got fears. Zion Williamson is out there with Bay. Then it's Yves Missi, and it's Monk in at the shooting guard position. MP kicks to Clark. Back to Powell. Pass to Highland. Lets the three fly. Connects from three-point range.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Bay. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists in the game. The Timberwolves shooting has been sensational, 75% for the game. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Jeremiah Fears.
What heart by MP going through contact there and converting.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Pass to Bay. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. Bay's got 5 points in the quarter.
Showing the range. How about Bay taking and making his fair share of those triples?
And MP throws it down.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Bay. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the dunk by Powell.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Over to the wing. Back to Williamson. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Pass to Fears. Now here's Bay. They can't stop the run with that one. MP right side. DiVincenzo kicks to Clark. MP deciding where to go with it. 5 to shoot. Pass to Ingles. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Highland against Monk. Now Fears. Monk outside. Bay with the screen for Monk. And again, no good by New Orleans. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Nice move. And the dunk by MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
The Pelicans have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. New Orleans moving it around. Bay passes to Williamson. Monk outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Powell kicks to Ingles. Back to Powell. With floor spacing so in demand, league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Pass to Highland. There's the triple. Bay pulls it in.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
It's stolen by DiVincenzo. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
DiVincenzo doing a nice job hustling on the fast break there, getting back in a hurry to finish the play.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
Here's Fears. Knocks down the three ball.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Powell outside. Pass to Highland. Another possession, another assist.
And look at this. He's just taken over the top spot for assists by a rookie. Truly an extraordinary playmaker. And this guy is just getting started.
That really puts into perspective, doesn't it? The unique talent, execution, and pure effectiveness of the offense with the ball in his hands, with him at the control. Gosh, he's got such a bright future.
He surpassed some of the biggest names in NBA history, including the Big O and Tim Hardaway. Not only is MP an elite passer, but he's an all-around basketball player who can orchestrate an entire team's success.
So the Timberwolves making a change here. Shannon's checked in. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Queen's checked in. Jones comes in for Sadiq Bey. Trey Murphy's checked in for Malik Monk. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Fears. Murray surveying the D. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Powell, the pass to Ingles. Back to MP. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. New Orleans has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Here's Queen. Ingles covering, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Back to MP. Pass to Ingles. To the paint. Powell kicks to Ingles. Fires the 3. Highland misses.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
MP against Murray. MP passes to DiVincenzo. MP against Murray. 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. And DiVincenzo is good for 3.
Just cannot allow DiVincenzo to shoot it from there.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Timberwolves.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And once again, they're going to come out on top in this series. 3 straight victories in as many games on the season against this team. They've done a great job of just playing their best when it mattered most against New Orleans.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Edwards.
Absolutely tremendous offensively. Relentless, accurate, on point. What a night.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Murray against MP. Pass to Highland. Back to MP. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Fires from way outside. And it's Williamson with the rebound. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long.